Comfort zones are most often expanded through discomfort. This fortune is true to me because I once only lived in the comfort zone. I was not a huge fan of change, and at times it was super hard for me to handle. I did not learn how to jump out of my comfort zone until I joined 4 H. It took me a while to get used to it, but I eventually learned to love it. That is when I really grew in the program. I was once just a shy little girl who was too afraid to attend specific camps and events. I actually cried the first time my mom took me to my first 4 H camp because I didn't want her to leave me there. But once it was over and it was time to go home, I actually did not want to leave at all. That is when I learned how much I love camp, and when I was old enough, I wanted to try out state camps. However, state camps were where I found the true discomfort. I was super nervous to attend my first state camp because I found out that I was the only person from our county going, but I went anyway. Everything began to change when I decided to say, who cares what others think? I just need to be myself. Luckily, I decided to not be afraid and go because I actually made one of the best friendships that I still have to this day. I would not be where I am today if I never decided that it's okay to be uncomfortable. I still deal with being uncomfortable. Just like this past year when I decided to move to Walt Disney World and work there. I was so excited when I found out I was accepted. But then reality sank in. I could not believe that I was moving 15 hours away from my family and friends. When we got there, I honestly wanted to hop back on the plane with my parents and go home with them. Even though I was scared in my new environment, I knew I had to stick it out. For the short time I was there, I eventually grew to like it. However, I knew it wasn't for me, and it was time to go. I may not have always wanted to step out of my comfort zone, but in these particular opportunities, I am forever grateful that I did. The end.